And then I timed my can crack right to the end of the song, but the internet dropped a minute ago and wouldn't reconnect on the stream, so I started the recording over. I relaunched my program, so hopefully we are good. We'll just let it chill for a minute or two with some music playing before we get ripping into new bags and everything like that. Hopefully that was just a momentary glitch. We've had a couple issues with that recently, so hopefully that does not continue. But yeah, I was saying we've been working on the NASA Discovery Space Shuttle. It's been a really cool set. Week one, we did the Hubble Space Telescope, which is out in the other room. So I'm not going to grab that right now. But we'll definitely, once we're done building everything, we'll go through all that stuff and show that off again if you didn't get a chance to see that in the first video. But yeah, then, oh, and we built the stand here. And then we started work on our shuttle here. So... couple of pretty cool features on this guy. We've got going here. We've got the back engine here is gonna end up controlling these the backs of the wings here. Can't remember what that's called, but you know, get your steering basically. And then we've got here landing gear that is retractable. You flip this stuff up. And then this guy right here, when you push it in, is going to move this whole track along, and it's going to pop both of those down like so. Pretty sweet. So yeah, a couple of cool features so far. I really like that the landing gear is all connected but via this one big long strip. It's pretty cool that it's all interconnected like that. So yeah, we'll see what we have in store for us here today. We're like 3 minutes in now and haven't dropped anything, so I reckon we're gonna go ahead and start opening up our next bag here and sure, you know, give it a shot here. So we're gonna be on bag number 11 today. It's possible that we make it through the rest of the set, I think, based on how quickly it went last time, but I do have kind of a hard out. I need to go into work a little early today and be conducting some job interviews for some new applicants, so I need to get there a little earlier than usual, but we will see. We'll see how far we get. And we're going to start today with a factoid. Did you know? As regulations require that the stars always face forward as if the flag is trailing in the wind, the American flag on the starboard side of Discovery's fuselage flies backwards. So that's going to be this one here. So we can see the flag is oriented in different directions because they're going to be on opposite sides here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool little factoid there. You know, the upside down flag has some other implications, but this is just a matter of plain and craft decorum. The flag is trailing in the wind. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Let's see what else we're gonna get into on this here bag of fun. lights over the top here. No idea what we're building. So we'll find out together here. One additional plate on the bottom here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it looks like it sits flush with everything here, and then this is gonna drop in here. Looks like right over this stuff here. Okay. Like so. Alright, peep this mega bar here. That's a big piece. I should put these in first, maybe. Keep building it up here. Keep using this army green, kind of olive color here. And some internal stuff. Anchors this plate from moving too much here. Still got a little bit of wiggle to it. We'll see if that ever ends up getting locked in. It can kind of move the flaps up and down in concert, whereas this moves them reverse of each other. Not really showing it there. As one goes up, the other goes down. But with this, you can move them in unison, but I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing or not. We are entombing this section here. It's going to be all closed up. So there's Technic holes here, T-pin slot in the middle, and on the outside, more of these holes. Dropped it, but not all the way. Alright, and then we're gonna take this through here. These T-pin things keep it from free sliding. And then spacers on the end here. I think these are truly going to be spacers because you really don't need them to brace it. Like, it's pretty sturdy in there. So hopefully we've got this thing pretty even here. This is going to be kind of a pain to move if not, but let's see. Oh my. Right. Up here. Try to apply pressure from underneath so I'm not putting too much pressure on the suspension of the landing gear here. I guess I could just flip it up for this part. Yes, sits pretty flat. That'll be good. Okay. As we lay in some of this stuff here. hinges on each side. Couple. Okay. This guy. Pin to stud. And then we're going to drop this guy in here. That is going to sit right here. Olive spacer. C-clips. Roof pieces. Speaking of roof pieces, we have these guys here. Go in two to a side here. All right. I think that's everything for that step. Drop down some more studs. Another spacer. And then push that off to the side for the moment while we work on this. Stream's still functioning at this moment. That's great. Hopefully we don't get interrupted again. Before we've opened any new bags is one thing, like just record the introduction again, but at this point and I've mentioned it before, but I do not even have any video editing like software, so you know, to need to restart the program in order to restart the stream means that I would have to interrupt the video, which would be less than ideal. Sit right on top of this other stuff. This I put on backwards. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna put just some details on this, it looks like, so pretty interesting here. This is just a interior detail of the cargo bay. That's our American flag sticker. Mentioned it in the last video, but I'm not feeling particularly patriotic just now. I also noticed I just built this wrong, so I'm gonna need to do a little disassembling here first. This needs to come back off. piece by piece, I guess. Because these C-clips are supposed to be one space out. So, glad we noticed that before we put too much else on there. So just a quick and easy fix here. There we go. Everything's looking great. All right. Now we got one more structure to cap off the bag here, it looks like. See what this is going to be. Couple of Technic pins. A little bit of Technic action here to get this some cool features. Just loose on there. Here we go. This will hold it in place. Go. Everything's all groovy, and this is going to sit right here. So this into these C-clips, and okay, these into these C-clips. All right. So now, yeah, everything's locked into place there. Cool. Very cool. That's the end of the bag here. So get these couple of pieces put away and then make preparations to move on to bag number 12. Up. All right. The big blocks here, so we get some good chunkifying through the center of our guy here. Take another swig of the old crispy water before we get started here, and get into it. Blocky, blocky, blocky. have a feeling it's going to be a long shift at work tonight. My head kind of hurts. Like, have the inklings of a beginning to get sick, and not terribly looking forward to it. Hopefully I'm just a little dehydrated and this water takes care of it. Sometimes that's all it is. Can be helpful. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Let's just expose there. Okay. Just on one side, huh? Dang. Cat fuzz. Trapped. You can see it so easily against the white, too. Because I have black cats. There's infinite. There we go. Okay. And then mirrored it must not be, because otherwise, yeah, it's not mirrored. Otherwise, that's a symmetrical assembly, so we would have been able to just do a 2x there, so it's not symmetrical. That gets that side, and then these, and then the other side is just these roofing slopes all the way down. This one's got a little bit of schmutz on the outside. Want it to be nice and flat on the outside here, so oops. Build up the gentle curve of the inner walls of this cargo bay area. And then keep bringing this back to, but then a slight interruption with a just flat one here. So two curves, like roof slopes, flat one, and then another one of these, and it's going to be the same on the other side here. Okay. And then get some plates on top of these to make everything flush. And we're going to fill these in with some L blocks. These cat hairs, I swear. here. These little printed tiles with stripes on them. I think this side is going to be facing in, so we'll do it like this actually. Hide the injection mold markings. Stud, stud, a little tile on here. Okay, so, and same thing on the other side here. Oh, this one, the injection mold marking is, oh, interesting. So they're not all printed in the same relation to the injection marking. We try to cover them up, but it's not the end of the world. They're not that noticeable. Doodad on here, and then this is gonna face in right there. Very good. Did you know? The mid-deck of the orbiter is where much of the crew's equipment is stored. It's here the astronauts change into their spacesuits before exiting the airlock and floating into the payload bay. So that must be this. This is the payload bay. Lock. Encasing some of the mechanism for the old landing gear there. Good. Yep. here goes all the way to the back. Bars across are nice because this stuff has got a little bit of give to it still. Get it feeling a little more secure here. And front as well. This little chair, maybe. It might just be a little decorative chair. Oh boy. Bay doors. Just 28 of these in this step. No big deal. And 8 of these. 2, 1, 4, 1, 1. These have injection mold markings on one side, so we're trying to get those all on the inside here. The inside is visible too, but it's for the most part going to be a display piece where the bay door is closed. Probably the main way we'll display it, so rather have them face in. So let's go ahead and mirror that before we move to the back half of the vessel. This is aesthetic too, because there's definitely there's like a 4-long version of this where you wouldn't have to have all these individual pieces. I know they try to reduce the number of total elements in a set, but I have to think that if they wanted that, they would have been able to get it. Little segments here is so this is just the opposite. Only 9 more of these to place. Reminds me of the working on the Astronomer's Lighthouse from Blue Bricks. So many 1x1 pieces in that set. But we made it through that, and we'll make it through this. Yummy. Oh. Man, I do not feel very well. I might be forced here to end the stream a little early today. I think we'll do one more bag here, but I would like to be able to get in a quick power nap before work to determine if I'm actually feeling sick or if I am just feeling poopy. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell, you know. But usually if you feel better after you wake up from a nap, you were just feeling poopy. If you feel worse, that can mean that you're actually, you know, getting sick and it's continuing to get worse. I think once you're already sick, of course, taking a nap can help make you feel better in the short term, but you know, while it's like increasing still. If you're getting sick, taking a 20-minute nap isn't going to all of a sudden prevent you from being sick. We're gonna get a little control panel in here, stud nut on top, and then put a couple of these little calculator tiles on here. These are gonna sit right next to our chair here. That's everything. Okay. Lots of technicals here. And some T's. T-pin. Oh, they're so kind of the same as the other side, honestly. Probably going to be exactly the same as the other side. But first, yep. Spaced decently, evenly there. Okay, that's all for that step. So now we've got that at both ends, kind of covered up on top at the other end. gap there. And then some extra calculator. This is going to go right in here. So there's our little command deck area. Some little details in there, pretty cool. And that'll take us to bag 13. Which, yeah, I think I would like to end the stream a little early, but let's go ahead and do bag 13. We're still under an hour. And that's pretty sad. And then we'll finish this up next week. Be our final bag for the day, and yeah, it looks like a manageable amount to leave for next week. So next week we'll finish up for sure. Oop. Not a very big bag here. Okay. Oh, some extra components, though. So not the biggest bag, but it's going to have a pretty big impact on how we leave this thing looking going into the break. Some studs on the side here. A couple of these printed cheese slopes. There's a lot of printed pieces in this set, which I wasn't really anticipating when I saw all the big stickers. Big shiny stickers. Put some hats on these guys. Oh, they're just in here. I wasn't expecting to see one by one pieces in the big section, but there they are. Okay. Clear one by ones. Couple of more printed pieces here. Guys, classic. We definitely had some of these with some space sets growing up. panel, so quite a little control panel we've got there. And just an open flat hinge. 1x6 across like so. Cap this off with this. So this hinge, I'm just going to use the lip of it for something, it looks like. Non-functional hinge in its current form. Let's see here. Spanner. Tile, one tile. This side does not get a spanner, it gets a C clip. Interesting way to get our shape here. Works. Okay. Really elaborate construction in here to get a pretty simple looking curve. Not done yet. Pretty nice little half circle there. Okay, this is going to go up here. Bam. Bammo. Wow. How are you supposed to reach that? There are multiple floors here, maybe. It looks pretty large scale. So, not outside the realm of possibility. Alright, let's see. We got... Hey, Brickin' Together, welcome on in. Yeah, I've been quite enjoying it so far. I've had my eye on this set forever, so I was really glad to finally get the a good excuse to pick it up when it went on sale at the end of last year. It's looking cool. Yeah, it's had a lot of nice, good features so far. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're having a nice day. Let's see. The Ku band antenna is deployed in orbit and allows the crew of the shuttle to send and receive communications from Earth. That's a good feature to have. You want to be able to communicate with Earth. Let's see, where's this yellow bar at? There we go. So let's get this antenna on here for our daring crew. Oh, I see. Interesting. So these guys need to go onto a pin here so that they're not too loose on this lightsaber beam sized piece here. Got a hinge at the end. Wait, no, like that. This goes over the back here. Okay, hinge right here. This is going to attach. Okay, very good. And then down at the other end here. Okay, so this is the antenna. That looks like a loader arm or something. This is the antenna. Gold C-clip here. Cool. Put a little spanner in here. Oh. Flip that around. And there we go. There's our satellite dish. This is going to sit right here. Okay. Very cool. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's our mech arms. Let's see here. How much mobility we're going to have in this thing. Each end gets 2 of these segments. Wow. This is going to be long. Boop. Boop. And it's back out of the other end here. Some more of this. With a pin sticking out the end, yep. Okay. Gray side gets a white hinge, like so, and the white side gets a gray hinge, facing like so. This end, get another hinge on here, angle that down. Just your basic little Technic spacer on here. The shuttle's remote manipulator system was used by astronauts inside to deploy and maneuver cargo in the payload bay and astronauts during spacewalks. Okay, so we can attach it here via this little guy. And whoa. Alright, so it doesn't really turn. Does that turn? Okay, yeah. You can turn it down there. Yeah, you can turn it. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty nimble here, but it is kind of delicate. Does it just rest on this? Okay, yeah. That's a place for it to rest while it's not in use here. Cool. So yeah, these points here, you can rotate it. You can rotate that, and then of course the hinges. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else this bag has in store for us here. Stud nut on top. Silver. Cameras. I'm guessing. These look like cameras to me. 4 of them. You got it. Okay. This is number 3 here. You gotta have these cameras if you're doing all this with these remote manipulator system arms. Gotta be able to see what you're working with here. Alright. 4 of these built. Where are these all gonna go here? C-clips. 2 at the back here. Okay. One goes here. And then the 4th one goes... Oh, interesting. On the arm. Oh, there's one on the arm itself. That's pretty cool. Okay, so lots of different angles for you to look at as you're working in the payload bay there. Now, let's see. Got some doors to put on this bad boy here. Oops. If we don't just launch all of our pieces into the sun. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Got them set aside. My cats love plastic bags like this, so you gotta hide them. You gotta hide them or they'll come take them from you. So here's our bay doors. That's gonna go on here. Okay, there's a thing here that prevents the T-pin from pushing too far through there. Flip this over. Oh boy, stickers on the inside of a curved surface. All right. Here we go. That brick separator. Oh. is this dang cat hair even at? Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Not sure what the best way to do this is. So it looks like there's enough to have a little lip on each side. I guess let's have it flush with this part. Oh man, this is tricky. Okay. There we go. Oh. I've done better. Alright, well, there's a whole bunch, so maybe we'll improve as we go. Golly gee willikers. Maybe the brick separator is too delicate for a sticker that's so big. That felt a little better. So maybe we're just gonna lay them in with our actual human manipulator arms here. Yeah, not so bad. This other one is a little off, but I don't think it'll be too bad once we get them all on there. It won't be that noticeable. We like to forgive ourselves for sticker mishaps on this stream. Stickers first, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we should just go ahead and lay out the stickers on all of these. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a little off too. Yeah, we're just gonna move kind of quickly. I don't really want to, you know, spend a bunch of time on this just to have some of them still be off and have it be bothering me because I spent a lot of time trying to get it just so. I'd rather lay them in there and just move on with my life. Sticker forgiveness. Spacers goes back on, and this guy, and here we go. This is what I was hoping for, a little bit of support. Interior here. Oh, and some on the top too, sure, not mad about it. Feels nice and secure now. Alright, 2 of these. Turn back time here. If I could turn back time, make another bay door. Apply some more stickers. That one wasn't so bad. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Life is better if you allow yourself joy. Boom. Look at that. Swift. Decisive. Is it slightly off? Yeah. Are we going to forget about this and every other sticker mishap we've ever had? Of course we are. Oh, that one was really bad. Okay, maybe we should pump the brakes a little bit. Try to get this looking a little bit better here. Then again, maybe not. Maybe we should just keep winging it. Pretty good. Funhouse mirror action here. Okay. That one was going to be really bad, but we saved it, kind of. Oh, are we at the end of the page of music? Oh, of course we are. Perfect timing. Yeah, that's not the greatest, but it's kind of not the greatest in a similar way to all the other ones, so not the end of the world. We're having more success with the ones on this side. Maybe if we're ambidextrous, this would be easier. Because this technique is working for us. It's still maybe not perfect, but whatever. It's just simply not the end of the world. It's just not. It's just Lego stickers. Look at that. Just like that. We're halfway through. Let's see about getting these on here now. These are going to connect. Okay, to these guys and these guys. Got it. Let's attach it where they're open. Kind of hard to attach here. There we go. It's not closing. There it goes. All right. And yeah, I think same thing. It's easier if it's open here. There we go. Why isn't this? It's a little finicky to get these closed. All right, there's our checkerboard shuttle. Get the other side down here. Not even going to be ending the stream that much early at this point. This bag has been pretty involved, but that's okay. That's okay. We accept. Pretty good. All right, we're more than halfway through the sticker sheet here. Pretty nice. After this, we'll never have to deal with these particular stickers ever again. That's not just enough to be ambidextrous. All right, that one was pretty good. We'll take it. This is the trickiest one. Nope. It's all about the angle. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. That one wasn't that great, but we'll be okay. Fine. Not great, but fine. Alright, let's do it. So close to the end now. Good enough. Enough. more. Wow, that one was really good. Yeah, getting the hang of it right when there's only 2 left sounds about right. All right, the final one. Wha-bam! We did it. Feels good. Just like it should. Stickers are all in place. Get these attached up. Protect our important cargo on the inside. That's not how studs work. Still a few components left here. Sorry, this isn't really on camera, but it was already at such an opportune angle. Oh, I forgot to put these on here. Let's get this on, I guess. There we go. Get this other stuff out of the way for a moment so we can show this last one on camera here. Good. Make it in the open position. There we go. All right, that's a space shuttle shape. Did you know the 60-foot or 18.2 meter long payload bay doors are always opened to activate radiators for cooling the shuttle after it has reached orbit? So, gotta open these up when you get into space, even if you're not dropping a payload there. Oh, I see. Well, this is very interesting. These connect. Just one, long one per side. So that answers, I was just about to ask, do you think it's 60 foot for the total thing or for each half? But there is no half. Just one big long door. Cool. Still a little finicky to close, but that's all right. And then at the front here, we're going to get be easier with underneath pressure too. We got these 3x1s and these cookies. Make a little half circle at the front here. And then in the back, we got these. Okay. Looking nice. Looking nice. Okay. So there we go. That's where we're gonna leave it for today. Yeah, I just feel like I could really use a power nap before my shift. I'm not feeling the greatest. I don't know if it was because of getting veggie burgers for lunch or if I'm getting sick, but either way, I think probably in my best interest to have a brief siesta. But let's get this up on its stand here. Sits right in, where are they? Here? There we go. There we go. There's our guy. Sits pretty good. And we will get our empty sticker sheets. Well, I guess not completely empty. We've got these guys left here. But nonetheless, these will be our bookmarks for when we finish this up next week. So, let's see here. Get our music going here. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Brickin' Together, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, since you said you were familiar with this set already. It has been pretty sweet so far. Enjoying it. And we will be finishing it up together next week. Bye!